guys, it is day 6 of NaNoWriMo and I'm doing pretty well so far, compared to last year, at least. Last year I pretty much started getting under the word limit for the day, like pretty early on, so that was very frustrating and I wasn't motivated to write on anymore. But this time I'm now just above 10,000 words, which is the 10,000 words is the word limit for day 6. So I'm feeling pretty good about it, and I actually haven't written anything yet today. So yeah, keeping the whole experience of last year in mind, I try to stay above the word limit for the next day, even so just in case I don't get the chance to write or not write enough. With my stories so far, the only issue I've really had is that I have, apparently no idea of what's important and what is not in a story. What scenes should really be described in a very nice way and what scenes just should be like, that happened and we moved on. But I kind of am the type who really likes to describe stuff. That's why I actually prefer writing poetry, because that's basically all you do in a poem, most of the time at least. And in a story, in an actual longer story, in a novel, you need to, there are scenes that are just kind of that need to be there in order for the story to make sense, but they don't necessarily need to be described in, poetic words, such as walking down a hallway. I think I really have a scene where my protagonist walks in a hallway and it takes me 200 words to get to the end. That's just not, I think that's where all my words come from. Scenes like that, because as for the storyline, nothing much has happened yet, which is very disturbing and unsettling, but I'll be fine. I hope so, at least. I don't think I've actually told you what my story is about yet. It's about this girl assassin, and she's training at what I so immensely creatively no, what I so creatively dubbed the Institute. And because I just read Ian and I was in love with the whole thing of like pretending to be a boy when you're actually a girl, she's doing just that. And it's, I don't know, I keep thinking that I would like to write that I want to write a book that I would actually like to read myself, and so far I haven't achieved that goal yet because it's pretty boring. And I really have to get some action in there soon, or I will probably fall asleep while writing. Yeah, that's that. I've been thinking, I don't know why exactly it's going so much better this year, but I think it might be because I simply tarred and feathered my inner editor and killed her a couple times over. So, not even sure if she'll ever come back. But I used to be like super perfectionist when it comes to like every single word needed to be perfect. But since I've sort of erased that idea of this perfect first draft that I was gonna write from my mind, and it's going so much better. Fuck you, perfection, and welcome chaos and plot holes and non-grammatical sentences and typos that make the word public all the more inappropriate. But if you're doing NaNoWriMo for the first time, or you're having real trouble getting through it because it is a challenge and it is tough, very tough, here's some survival tips that have worked for me. Number 1 is do not write at night, because it is the most frustrating thing to finish with your words for the day at like 11:30 and then realize that actually you could just keep writing because the new day is almost there. And I don't know, for me at least, that's very, very frustrating thing, especially if you just, barely made the word count for the day, and then you feel like actually, you should write more. It's very frustrating. Number 2 is do not go over what you've written, because you will hate it and you will hate yourself for having written it, and then you will destroy it and it will turn into this whole mess of destruction and you will lose all your words to your inner editor, and you don't want that to happen. edit it in, there's like another project sometime in spring, I don't know, where you can edit your NaNoWriMo novel. Do it then, and do not look at it before that time. Or maybe like before November is up at least. And a last thing is try to never get under the word limit. I know I've known it from personal experience that you're gonna be like, yeah, I can't write today, but tomorrow I'll write all the more, it'll be fine. It won't be fine. It will like amass, and the word limit will get higher and higher, and other people have written so much more than you, and then you feel like I need to write 20,000 words a day or will never catch up, and that's not a good feeling, believe me. So yeah, if you are doing NaNoWriMo this year, I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope things are going great for you. You can tell me so in the comments. I would really like to hear how other people are doing, and I'll also link my NaNoWriMo down below so you can add me as a writing buddy if you like. Okay, I will talk to you guys in a couple of days as soon as I'm alone at home again.